Okay, so we have this problem that we did in class, and I just posted a video of me showing you the quick way. Just to recap, I wanted to show you a video of how we did it the other way. What we had is a parabola, and we knew 3 points. We knew the x-intercept here, here, and then we knew a point on the graph at 10, -3. We did not know the vertex, although we did go and we figured out that since a parabola is symmetric, halfway between these x-intercepts, that x value right here would be the x coordinate of the vertex, which we looked at and we found was 3, and we didn't know what the y was. We couldn't figure out what y was, at least with the information given right off the bat. So what we did is we started brainstorming some ideas, and we came up with this strategy. Actually, I shouldn't say a student came up with this strategy. So we rewrote our main vertex form equation, which would have been like this, with all of our information filled in, or at least what we knew. So y equals, we didn't know a, x minus 3 squared plus k. So we used this right here, we figured that out, the halfway point between the x-intercepts, and we plugged that 3 in here for the x-coordinate for the vertex. And then what we did is we did two different things. First, we went over this way and we said, let's plug in 10, -3 into this equation, and then also plug in 12, 0 into this equation. And it actually turned out that we could have plugged in either 12, 0 or -6, 0 into this equation. And what that'll give us is an equation with just a missing and k missing. But we'd have two different equations with a missing and k missing, which would be a system of equations, two unknowns, two equations. So we can solve for that. And I'll show you what that looks like. So over here I'll plug in 10, -3. So y is the y coordinate right here is -3. So -3 equals a times 10 minus 3 squared plus k. And then the other one we had was, let's see, 12, 0. So 0 equals a times 12 minus 3 squared plus k. Alright, and again, like I said, we got two equations, two unknowns, and we simplify until we get to a better looking equation. So what does that look like? We've got -3 equals 10 minus 3 is 7 squared is 49. So that's 49a plus k. This is 0 equals 12 minus 3 is, I did that wrong, didn't I? No, I didn't. 12 minus 3 is 9. Squared is 81. So 81a plus k. Alright, so we're good so far. And then we solve both of these for k. So that's going to look like this. So -3 minus 49a equals k. By subtracting 49 from both sides, and then subtract 81 from both sides, and we get -81a equals k. Alright, that's a much better looking equation here and here because we can use the equal values method. So what we'll do is we'll set this portion equal to this portion using equal values. So if you remember from algebra 1, 2, so that's going to look like this. -81a equals -3 minus 49a. Right? Then what we need to do is add 81a to both sides. So that's going to be 0, and we can add 3 to both sides too. So 3 is going to come over here, equals, if we add 81a, that's going to be 32a, right? So I added 3 here, plus 3, I added 81a, plus 81a, just to show you what I did. And then I got 3 equals this, divide by 32, these cancel. So 3 over 32 equals A. And again, this is the long way of doing it. We showed the other way. If you want to know the other way, you might as well stop this video and go back and look at the other one, because there's a quicker way to do it, but this one's almost just great practice. 3 over 32 equals A. Go back to our main equation up here and put A in for that, and you'll get this. Y equals 3 over 32 times x minus 3 squared plus k. Right? My k's are looking funny. And now we still need to know k to write our equation. And what we did is we just plugged in 10 negative 3 now that we have more information to solve for k. So let's do that. Let's have negative 3 equals 3 over 32 times 10 minus 3 squared plus k. And again, 10 minus 3 is 7, squared is 49, so we'll have 3 over 32 times 49, 3 here, plus k. And then we got to do essentially 3 times 49 divided by 32. So 3 times 49, divide that by 32, and we get some crazy fraction, or 4.59375. Once you get that number, subtract that number from this side and make it over here, so you'll get a negative number over here. That'll equal k, and you can write your final equation. I'm going to let you do that because we did that in class actually, so you probably have notes on this. But you basically just need to simplify this, subtract it to move it to this side. That's going to equal k. Plug that back in to our equation here, and that will be your equation of our quadratic that's supposed to go through negative 6, 0, 12, 0, and 10, negative 3, and then you can check in your calculator to make sure it works. The other way to do it, instead of starting here, would have been to write it like this, just really quick. We write it in factored form. We have to make sure we put the a out front because we don't know that, and then do, it's going to be x minus 12 times x plus 6, and then what you do is you plug in the 10 for x, negative 3 for y, solve for a, rewrite, and then you want to go back and double check. That's the other way in the other video. If you want a detailed explanation, go to the other video. But hopefully this is helpful. Hopefully you can see all of that. If you have questions, or if you see an error, or if you know of another way to do it, let me know. Thanks.